So let's look at this question on chemistry percentage composition. The question here says, which of the following contains the greatest percentage by mass of oxygen? The first one there, A, is potassium tetraoxomanganate 7. The second one there, B, is potassium heptaoxodichromate 6. And C says iron 3 oxide. So which of these contains the greatest percentage by mass of oxygen? Now, here's how we go about this question. I'll do just for A and C. All right. Now, for us to solve this question, actually, we have to solve for A, B, C, and then we'll now compare values. But for this video, I'll do just A and C. You will do for B, and then you now conclude. You leave your conclusion in the comment section. Okay. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Solution. Solution. The first compound I have there. Let's see. Solution. The first compound I have, the number one, it's KMNO4. That's potassium. This Mn is manganese. Then O4. This compound here is potassium tetraoxomanganate 7. That's the name of this compound. All right. So how do we solve this compound, or how do we solve this question? What do we do? So what do we do? Our first task is to get the molar mass of the compound. So let's get the molecular mass or the molar mass of this compound, and that will be equal to, for potassium, we can see here that is 39. So it becomes 39 plus, for manganese, we can see here the value of the atomic mass is 54.94 plus, finally for oxygen, that's this, we can see that oxygen is actually 16. Becomes 16 times, if you look at oxygen in this compound, we have 4 atoms of oxygen, so it becomes 16 times 4. So we have this. All right, this is equal to, let's get this value here. This is simply 39 plus 54.94 plus, next thing you have there is 16 times 4, which is actually 64. That's 64. If we sum this up, it becomes 39 plus 54.94 plus 64. And when we add this, we have our answer as 157.94 in gram per mole. This is the molecular mass of the compound. All right. Now, the elements in question here, they said of oxygen. So oxygen is the element in question. Let's get the mass of oxygen in this compound. So mass of oxygen, that'll be equal to, for oxygen again, we can simply come to, oxygen was 16 times 4, which is the value you have here, 16 times 4, which was 64. So we can come here and say for oxygen is just simply 16. That's the atomic mass of oxygen times 4, because I have 4 atoms of oxygen in the compound, and that gives me my answer as 64. So from this, we can get that the percentage composition of oxygen will be equal to the mass of oxygen, which is 64, all over the molar mass of the compound, which is 157.94 multiplied by 100%. Let's solve this. This will be equal to, so this is equal to, let's punch 64 divided by 157.94. That would give us 0.4052, 0.4052 multiplied by 100%. And if you do this, this is equal to 40.52%. So for the first compound there, which is potassium tetraoxomanganate 7, the mass, the percentage composition of oxygen is 40.52. I'll leave out the B part for you. I'll jump straight to the C part, which is iron 2 oxide. Alright, so let me do it here. C, iron 3 oxide. That's this. Now let me confirm we have this. Yep, iron 3 oxide. Let me get the molecular mass, the molar mass. The molar mass of this compound it's equal to, for iron, the value of the atomic mass is 55.85. That's 55.85 times how many atoms of iron do you have there? Because we have 2 atoms of iron there, so times 2, plus for oxygen, we know that oxygen is 16, as you can see here, 16. Okay, times how many atoms do you have here? For oxygen, we have 3 atoms in this compound. It becomes 16 times 3. 16 times 3. All right, let's impute values. The first thing we have there is 55.85 times 2, and that gives you 111.7 plus 16 times 3, and that's 48. All right, if I sum this together, that becomes 48 plus 111.7, and that's 159.7. This is in gram per mole. All right, that's in gram per mole. That's the SI unit for the molecular mass. Let's now get the mass of mass of iron, mass of the mass of oxygen. So mass of oxygen, and we don't even have to stress. We already got that as it was oxygen times 3, which is 16 times 3, and that gives us 48. So that's simply 48. Let's get percentage composition of oxygen. So we have that the percentage composition of oxygen, or percentage by mass composition of oxygen here. For oxygen, it will be equal to the mass of oxygen, that's 48, 48 all over the molar mass of the compound, 159.7 all over 159.7, this times 100%, and that's equal to, let's see this. So what I have here is 48 divided by 159.7, and that's 0.3005 or approximately 3006 if you do correct approximation. This times 100%. So just simply multiply this by 100, and that's equal to, if you multiply this by 100, you have 30.06. You can now add your percent. So if you look at the first one here, in our first solving here, our value was 40.52%. For the third one, we have 30.06. So 40.52 for the first one. For oxygen here, oxygen occupies 40.52% according to our calculation, as you can see here. For the second one there, oxygen occurs or occupies, for the third one here, oxygen occupies 30.06%. So we are left with getting the second one then, which is B, and I'll leave this to you. You would solve this and leave your answer in the comment section. Now the question here was, which of the following contains the greatest percentage by mass of oxygen? For what I can see here, it's as if, or for what I can see here, you can see that, from what you can see here, potassium tetraoxomanganate 7 is having a higher percentage value for the mass of oxygen than iron 2 or iron 3 oxide. All right. So what that means is that you get the value for this one here, which is potassium heptaoxodichromate 6. Get your answer, then compare it with the A part, that's this potassium tetraoxomanganate 7, right? Compare it with that value and see which of them is greater, right? Then when you're done, you can now say, let's assume that the value of this, let's assume that this gives us 10%. If this gives us 10%, that means the one that has the higher percentage by mass of oxygen is A, because it has the, of course, because it has the highest value. What if this gives us, let's say, something like 80%? Just an assumption. Now, if this gives us 80%, that means the particular compound that has the greatest percentage by mass of oxygen would be the B part. That's potassium heptaoxodichromate 6. But until then, you have to solve it first and then tell us in the comment section. So your task is simple. Solve this question, get your answer, compare to this other two, and tell us what your answer is or which of them is the correct answer in the comment section. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this video as usual, don't forget to like this video, hit the like button. Alright, leave a comment. For the comment, you're expected to complete this question. And how do you complete this question? Very simple. Calculate the mass of oxygen in the B part, then compare to the other two values and tell us which of them is the greatest. I'll give you a reply and tell you if your answer is correct or not. Don't forget to also subscribe. If it's your first time here or you're yet to subscribe, please do well to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then select all so that you get notified whenever we upload a new content. Don't forget to also share this video to your friends so that they can also learn. Of course, too, you can also visit my website at www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses or www.jonahemmanuel.com/books to get any of my available courses or books. All right. Don't forget to register an account to the website first before you proceed to get any of the available courses or books. Finally, you can get exclusive Finally, you can get exclusive access to my different courses by joining my channel membership. Alright, so I'll encourage you to join my channel membership to get access to exclusive content for just channel members. Alright, okay, guys, so this is it for this class. Thank you and see you in our next class.